Hey everyone, Alex here, and I just wanted to just jump on here to record this quick loan going over the email that I promised to send you guys a while back. So it's currently 1:57 and it's Wednesday. And yeah, I just wanted to just jump on here since I promised to send this to you guys for a while now. So let me just jump in and then record this as quick as possible. So again, just a quick backstory. This is a code email again. I sent to a creator with about 149 followers on Instagram for a publishing deal. I knew nothing about these people. I was just scrolling through Instagram and I noticed what they were doing. And I said, hey, these guys were doing something cool. Let me just reach out and see what would happen. And yeah, so as you can see here, the time I sent them the email, they were about 143,000 followers. I am telling you this because you see, I'll explain that later on. They were at 143 followers, but now they have 149. So this was a recent screenshot I just took right now. And then as you can see, some of their videos are getting 1.4 million, 18 million, 7 million, and 381,000 views, tons of engagement on their videos, etc. And as a quick backstory, they have free school community that they send people to. So that one is about 9K people in the school community. Then they have the paid community. So when I noticed that their view to student ratio wasn't really matching, so I spoke with someone and told them exactly about this, and I mentioned exactly what this was going to be. So let me just jump into the code email and then we go from there. So this is the email. As you can see, the subject line says, "What happens when you convert 0.1% of 143 followers?" So this exact thing, I didn't come up with the subject line in mind. During the offer publishers part with Josh and Mark mentioned something about converting 0.1%. So that was on top of mind when I sent this email. And this subject line, I used it I sent this to my newsletter, the newsletter that I run. So they it had a lot of opens. So I just say, hey, let me just use this one and then send it right away. So that's the this is the subject line that I used. So it's made perfect sense for these guys here. So just let me move here. So with the code email, I just address them by name. You don't want to go, hey there. Mine, I like looking for their name. If sending them their addressing them by name, no, they they know that you are speaking their language, you know who they are, etc. You've done your research. So I address them. I go straight and address them by their name. No hey there, no hey there. I don't roll like that. Then as you can pause and then read the entire email. So the first two lines here was about something they did. So I just came across your IG, and again I was blown away by the view. So the first line here is telling them exactly about what I got from them. So one of the things, so after addressing them and why I'm sending the email, I went straight into exactly what I'm sending the email. I says, anyways, I noticed you have a school community teaching what to do and how to convert. The cool part, so I told them that I had some ideas on how they can convert these eyeballs into new income stream. The cool part, we work on performance based. So this is not something that is open to every person that reach out to. Some people have to pay us upfront based on certain criterias, and some people we say, okay, this is going to be a performance deal. So our deal structure is dynamic. It's not static where we are saying we are only working performance deals. Sometimes people have to pay us upfront before we do any setup. But with these guys, we noticed that they were doing something cool, and I pitched them on a performance deal. Then another cool thing about this was I told them to get them curious about the call, to let them jump on the call. I noticed something that was wrong with their funnel, so I mentioned it in the first email. And I noticed that. So by the way, I noticed your DM automation. I noticed something about your DM automation that is causing people to drop off. So I told them that I can share more on the call. So this is the exact email that I sent to these guys that landed me this recent partners deal. So as you can see, it was sent in December 7th. As you can see, I even sent it in the evening at 10.